Hello, my name's Kevin. I'm the Atypical Cripple. I'm with...
Sardine.
And what do we... So, today, it's a hot day.
It is,
How's you been feeling?
Very drained. Yeah, it's been very hot. I work in a warehouse, and my workstation is by a large oven.
Wow.
So it's probably like easily.
You work in a pizza oven?
No, it's a paint oven.
Oh.
It makes the paint dry.
So you literally get baked with the paint dries.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And like we have fans, but it's basically just feels like blowing like a hair dryer on full heat on you.
No, it's not good.
Yeah.
Good in the winter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get too cold in there in the winter, but during the summer it's pretty miserable. You want me to straighten that out?
Yes, please. So let's switch that out to, as everyone knows, I'm an atypical cripple. But that means that I'm atypical. In what ways might I be atypical, Sardine? Because I look at myself, I'm disabled. But do I want my disability to be my identity?
No, I don't think you do.
No, I don't. So where should my identity be?
Well, you could say from a Christian perspective, your identity is in Christ.
Right. Now, we have another faith coming on the rise. And they're coming to me going, Kevin, be one of us. We're inclusive. We're diverse. I'm like, pump the brakes on that little bit. Because I don't like what all the other things are going on. Or I don't like all the other claims to truth, like global warming. I'd never bought that because I took geography and there's lots of warming and cooling periods. We had an ice age 10,000 years ago. So it's like a lot colder back then, I would suffice it to say.
Yeah.
And how much carbon dioxide is actually in the atmosphere percentage, do you think?
Oh, it's a very small number. It's like,
Less than 0.001%.
well, it's in parts per million. I think it's in the hundreds of parts per million or something.
450 parts per million. Which means that they're trying to say that your burning of gasoline is creating issues for the environment. Now, I've definitely seen things get better. Until the dad took us to Disneyland. And we went through a wall of smog in California. That's no longer there.
Well, especially where population is very densely packed.
Yeah.
Those emission standards are probably more vital to
Well,
keep the air quality pleasant.
Well, right, but in other areas like China or India, that's not the case.
Well, yeah, and that's very densely populated, and the air quality drops precipitously.
Well, in India, they have problems with people pooing in the street.
There's other issues as well.
Yeah. So.
And China, they use grease, sewer grease or something like that.
Well, they use grease that collects in the sewers, and they reuse it.
Yeah, can't be very healthy.
Well, needless to say, let's say the regulatory structure is somewhat flexible.
It works on different standards, that's for sure.
Right. So here's the thing. in caregiving, there's standards of care. And the question is, how do we make sure standards of care are met? And I think we're loosening things up for another gospel, if you will, another good news, a idealistic look of what caregiving should be, rather than care, consistent professional standards. We get a picture.
You want to bring that up?
Yes. So here, let's go and get in the other. So this is a graphic off of a caregiver website where they try to take caregivers and clients, which is me, and we try to match people up. And you know, when I was in geography doing my graduate degree, I did a lot of study on iconography and what advertising is trying to tell us about products. Can you tell me what the product they're trying to sell here is?
Well, I mean, there's definitely, you can tell it's very diverse.
Right. Is it reflective of our diverse state population? I mean, is it...
that is more diverse than you would typically see just walking down the street.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, do you think there are... So, it looks to me like everyone's in a pair.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they took several pictures. So you got the guy, you got the POC guy with the guy at the blue shorts. The guys in blues.
On the far left?
Yeah. And you see a nice gentleman with the kid and he's with the delicious.
Yeah.
And then you go out and you see the lady in yellow with the guy in orange. Oh, isn't that just heartwarming? And then you go down to the center, you got the girl in the wheelchair, and she's like, yeah! With the lady off to the side. I wonder what they're going to be doing later. They're going to be jumping over the...
that's a very sportish looking
yes.
there. So probably going to be racing.
Well, I'm looking at that wheelchair going, what kind of base is that?
Yeah.
That didn't look like it would do very well. So then we go up to the top and it's like, oh, the two people there.
Is that a lesbian couple? I can't even tell what that's supposed to be. Right in the center top.
No.
Because they're holding each other around the waist. That doesn't seem like a caregiver relationship.
Well, now I think it's intergenerational where the bigger lady is
like a parent or something.
Well, like an older woman with the younger guy.
Oh, is it a guy? I can't tell.
It looks like a guy to me, but could be a trans man.
I can't tell. It's very diverse.
That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm just like, what are they trying to say? Now, let's go to another slide.
You want to click on the thing?
The next one, yes.
Yeah.
At least. Now, at least the other one had faces. These are now faceless, scary, healthy people.
They have faces. They're just
no, they don't.
Not very
they're not
defined. They're just lines.
They're just bodies. They're bodies, man.
That's a good point.
They're just bodies. bodies interacting with bodies.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't like this. This is completely unlike my experience, you guys. Here, let's go back to me.
Okay.
I use a modified engine hoist to go to the bathroom. Where am I represented in this?
I don't see you.
Right. Well, and
Yeah.
yeah,
The closest one is the wheelchair, but that's not an electric wheelchair, and
no.
that person is moving their arms and
Right.
sitting up straight.
So this is the idealization of what a non-disabled person thinks disability should be. Working and laughing. These are not standards.
Yeah.
These are, oh, I like a brown person with a white person with a yellow with a red. And they're just playing dolls.
Yeah.
I'm not a doll. If you hadn't noticed, I don't take kindly to people playing me like I'm a doll. So only clicking. Oh, go scroll down a little bit.
Back to this.
Yeah, scroll down.
Yep.
Where?
More.
Find home care.
Find home care.
Log in. I'll click out it real quick.
Okay. We're gonna do some secretive stuff here. Live.
Scroll to the top.
And then you're gonna tell me your password. Live. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Alright.
Where do we want to go?
I want to go to post a job.
Post a job.
So, let's take a look and
Do you want to
scroll up.
Do you want me to bring the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I want to show people what the care category. What is this supposed to mean? I mean, it's like developmental care or general care. I come under general care.
Huh.
I mean, these are not really specific.
No.
Keep going down.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be an important thing to have as far as whether you're male or female as to how that would involve your care?
I'm just impressed that they still only have two genders there. I mean,
Well,
that's not very woke.
They got the third.
Yeah, prefer not to say, but
Yes. And then there's this.
oh wait, prefer. So wait, okay, okay. Customer gender and then preferred provider gender.
Right. It's like, huh.
Okay.
So, keep going down. Languages.
All the languages.
Well, hang on. Albanian. I don't even know what that one there is. The one down.
Amharic?
Right.
Amharic.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Bengali.
Bosnian.
I actually have a caregiver that actually is from Cambodia.
Huh.
But she's not. She's an American citizen now.
Yeah.
And her husband works for a restaurant near. He manages multiple restaurants.
Good for them.
Yeah, they're doing good. Alright, now let's keep going.
Frequency of care.
Yeah.
Respite care. Emergency. Wait, routine. Frequency of care. That's kind of okay.
Yeah, these are. Yeah, these are. Keep going down.
Available monthly hours. Okay. These hours are flexible. Care schedule. Okay, so you can type in what exactly.
Right. Now that's kind of important to know. Yeah. Keep
Okay.
going. Here are all the things that
Housekeeping, laundry, meal prep, shopping, hygiene, personal care, medication management, behavioral health, LGBTQIA plus home care.
right.
Stands for, oh, thanks for, thanks for
Well, the guy did.
specifying that.
Well, is that important? I mean, they don't have hygiene under.
I'd like there to be a Christian home care
Uh,
option if there's an LGBTQIA plus home care option.
well, right. Focus not on let's have the Bible study, but rather, can I get you another? Can I help you go to the bathroom? Can I? That should be the focus.
Yes, yeah.
Keep-
Well, I mean, this kind of touches on a bigger issue that the basis, like our fundamental worldview, and is changing as far
Yes.
as the consensus. It was based kind of on a Christian worldview, and now it's going to something else.
Well, let me ask you this: in areas of the third world, how important is taking care of the disabled?
Not. It's
Why not? I'm shocked.
Um,
I mean,
ability is certainly part of it, but also the different religions
Right.
and different worldviews just don't view
right,
that in the same way.
because it's about did you get your butt wiped or not? Keep going down.
Yeah, and the sad thing is the new worldview ideology is for euthanasia, so
Yes.
they're not going to provide good care.
Well, no, they're gonna provide a sanctuary for people to lash out,
Yeah.
and things are bad. Keep going down.
So nurse delegated task, movement,
Take a
mobility
look.
assistance, positioning.
Take a look at this. Nurse delegated task. There's a little question mark.
Nurse delegate. Okay. Nurse delegation is the process of a nurse to direct a provider to perform nursing tasks. There are state requirements for how a care provider can set up for nurse delegation.
See, that's important. That's a very important thing. I like that there.
Huh.
Because, but they should have other question marks for other housekeeping.
Yeah.
I mean, they just don't manage that. Keep going down. So you ever got the fragrance free at the non-smoking?
Oh, do we have gluten-free home care as well?
Well, I'm waiting for Eat the Bugs, Live in the Pod. Keep going down.
Smoking home, no. I prefer not.
Yeah. Eh,
Pets, birds, personality, hobbies, interests,
Now-
vaccination status. Okay,
yeah. Well,
Interesting.
that's also an issue.
that's an interesting thing to put under personality. I guess it might be appropriate.
Well, do you wear a mask?
No.
No, but mask wearing, vaccinated.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
And
cancel.
address. Yeah.
Cancel.
Well, I don't know what. Here, let me switch screens because I don't know what it's going to pull up when I
It'll,
switch.
it'll be fine.
Dookie.
So, find providers.
Bye. Excuse me.
Now,
Yes, this is a
Take
good
a
thing
look
to not
through.
have.
take a look. So, how many people are putting up LGBTQIA?
The first two that I see there. Okay, all of the ones we've seen. 6,
It becomes
8, 10.
it's
all of the ones.
yes. So it becomes a litmus test.
Yeah.
Show. And that's what I'm afraid of.
Do you want me to pull it up and just make sure
Sure.
not to scroll all the way up?
Sure. So what I want everyone to know is that while
So, there you go.
scroll down.
LGBTQI. Basically.
So this is the new shibboleth.
Shibboleth.
Are you familiar with the shibboleth term?
Isn't it like how somebody pronounced something? Or no?
In the book of Judges,
Yeah.
there's a
Say
situation.
shibboleth.
What?
They had.
Do you
they
want
said,
me to say it?
They said you have to say shibboleth or something, right?
Well, shibboleth is like a way of delineating a person from one area to another. It's like saying y'all.
Yeah.
You say you all or y'all. Y'all.
I say y'all.
And
But I'm a little, oh wait, we found one without the LGBTQ.
right.
Amazing. I'm a little bit of a. I mean, I've shifted around and I adopt other people's.
Idiom.
Yeah, I like y'all.
I like y'all.
Yeah, it's
I
a good
like
one.
you too. But I am all for people working with other people of diverse backgrounds. What I am not for is forcing everyone to give a diversity statement.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to determine who you're working with by personality, not by race or other things.
Sexuality or whatever.
Right. And that's what I have problems with.
Yeah, well, one of the things I was thinking when you were talking about like the global warming thing is like, what does that have to do with caregiving? And yet, it does get pushed in
Right.
like places where it really doesn't belong.
Well, that's where you know it's a faith. They're asking you to believe this basket of ideas.
Yeah.
Just like in Christianity, you gotta believe in the Trinity to
Creed.
be a Christian.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in the virgin birth. You hear that?
Hmm?
You gotta believe in the virgin
Yep.
birth. I mean, there's a certain number of things you have to believe that are in our Bible that you can look up and go, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And be able to be a faith. And that's what I'm going to do. I feel this is being pushed upon me and other caregivers. I'd like to point out that I don't think this is what the people pay the money to do this for.
Yeah. It's very much being pushed.
Right? Alright, well that's video number 1. So, are you ready?
All right. So
My name's Kevin. I'm the typical cripple. I'm with.
Sardine, please like, subscribe, leave a comment.
I'll see you
Appreciate
on the
your
next bounce.
Adios.